It feels electric because everyone knows that they're about to witness something special here on the main stage. Here's what we know, you're never forget the score, but you're never going to forget the atmosphere. You're never going to forget the way that it feels. So with that being said, Samantha, you feel ready? Angel Boy, any last words?
Fight the footballer.
Okay. This is good. Gentlemen, touch gloves. Let's go.
The crazy shit come back every time they shout the chant he lost.
We are fired to start us out today. And now it's going to be the defending World Cup champions. They take on the #1 seed from their own region. They have proved once more that they still are the land warriors. They still the best team when it comes to the stage.
They don't finish that, bro. What? They don't finish that.
As you said, some kind of preparation might be a big thing for these teams, for esports. I don't know if they were expected to even get this far, to be honest with you. I'm sure they're confident they are, but who knows, at the end of the day, probably will expect to come through. You mentioned so they're frantically preparing just before. So obviously they've had to change the global plans, they've had to change the players they're going to play, depending on who they're playing against. So I think that's really going to hurt them. I think football's going to play throw stuff on the wall and hope it sticks.
If you want to become the World Cup champion, a lot of things have to go right. Now, if this was only a matchup of raw mechanical skill, guys, what do you think? Who would take it?
It's so hard to call, it really is. I feel like Angel Boy, though, might have that edge this year. I've never seen him play this game. I've never seen him not playing this year. It just feels like the same way that I looked at that first one on the left in 2024. Boss was always that quiet player that no one saw coming. That is not. That really is that mirror image. Same with Semantic, the player that was always with the members of Pro Esports to comment on the these circumstances. I'm so glad that Angel gave him that shout out as well, because it's deserved, it's needed. We need to recognize this man and the fact that, you know, he's not in an organization. Why not?
In the end, it's not only raw mechanical skill, it's also who has the cleanest draft of the day. We have some really great global bands. We already discussed them. Mina as a targeted band towards Foot, and then Pierce against Combo. Phoenix is going to be the first pick here for Foot Esports. And Ring of Fire makes a lot of sense. Fink's one of the best bowlers on Hot Zone. Finally, he's actually picked up on Hot Zone. We saw him so many times also on like Bridge to Forward. My opinion, not the best. Worked out. Okay. Chester and Leon not coming from the left-hand side. Once again, Chester must be the most picked bowler at this point.
Yeah, I think it makes sense for it to be as well. It's just super well-rounded. On things, I think, as you said, Sully, it's coming in on maps we wouldn't have expected to do, and it's worked. So, on a map that is expected to be good, I'm sure it's going to absolutely cool. You obviously have that honestly that kind of seems to slip away from the ball. The first day was getting picked so recognised ban or just not being picked up as always. So with this roster, you kind of want to pair with something that's going to have really strong high charge. You keep on providing opportunity.
Yeah, I was burning to say it. It's like you said, the Brawl which has escaped away from the draft so many times. Makes perfect sense. I wouldn't even mind Luke combined with it. Is the aggressiveness of esports want to play this one out. I kind of like this Chester and Leo. I feel like it is really quite safe at the moment. I don't even mind what they land alongside, but the Kenji has to be honest, and that's my concern.
It could return with Kenji's life now. I feel like that really potential good quasi matchup. Sears also left open. Of course, also really decent ball on the right-hand side. You can basically use it as a turret. Trev, your call. 5 seconds. What is this going to be? Definitely not what we expected. Again, once more, a unpredictable draft. For Grand Finals, you're in the hands of two of the finest voices in esports. It's ready and over.
Thank you very much, Sonny. We'll take it from here. This one's been on the calendar for quite a while. For Humble, since their last land showing in November. And for Foot, since they picked up Guesty at the beginning of the season. But I don't think this is what they expected to make. A near miracle run with Luna in their ranks.
You'll continue to run fast here. This time that boss is too low to avoid the Kenji way.
Angel Boy occupying all the space in mid. Luki trying to push forward. They're not going to be protected. But the Chester, he's countered so much by Angel Boy. Also getting back away. Bosnell pops the gadget, retreating back. But Angel Boy's the perfect distance away to snap up that kill.
Expanding the space, but now he's looking to make use of now. Space that Lenore quickly reoccupies. With the big super still in play, it's very difficult for Luki to put any pressure down. Another drop cross super is going to be a problem for Kenji, and he is clear.
Angel Boy on this first matchup knows exactly what he's going to be facing in the hands of this Draco. Pulling weeks, that's time to get with all kinds of fire. You can't block the elements. You can't dodge the elements. So anytime he has that super, there's a death sentence for any control that Pro Esports have. Going for a position looking for the fight. Now deep in enemy lines, pushing Semantic with yet another last one. But no kill.
Also, the meantime, he's actually getting this full capture going. Luki's holding it back into the turret. He's going to keep it in the picture for a little bit longer. But he's still at large in the back line, though.
He's trying to reconnect with the team. Here comes a fire charge. Angel Boy not anywhere near it. We know it's going to go as more than not, but he needs the super first. We're going to have to make a miracle happen now. 10% to go for Humble. Letting Angel Boy connect the shots is pretty much it. The thing is, Draco has his gadget. It's going to keep him alive. team. Luki and Semantic know that Draco is in a win condition. They're really just here for support. And Boss, in the mid, still waiting for his chance to move it in. Just playing around. Keep that zero away from him. One of the actions that takes for Boss. Into the face as well. This time. Boss just doing a total punch here and there. Luki returns to the board. Those sandbags are a bit of an issue for Chester. He has to spend ammo working into them. When he comes up, he's lost to get really close to the Naki and not and that's just a zero. This time, genuinely. Donato left side, hiding behind these obstacles, but still looking to pick a fight with other Luki and Semantic. He's just trying to get that super. Looking for the next fire charge now. He's ready to over this point, but here's a hyper charge on the good follow, but they need to pass one of these back points. That was nearly easy to get. Still can't push it. Between the top two in the NBA, the last time they faced, it was a 3-2 series with Humble taking the win. The Hawk is noticeably absent from the 8-round finals. He's going to take a huge amount of these teams to rectify the issues of the past monthly finals.
70 championship points on the line for this game, by the way, which is pretty good because the monthly finals early.
That's what puts Humble in second place. And put them on the same half of the bracket. As for the foot getting nested in the group stage is what led them to the bottom half of the bracket today. It's what ultimately leads to the facing the grand finals of the second EMEA versus EMEA Cup.
Good start here for Humble. Then it is up and down the arc of Factor. That's something to clean up. That's much still last. Semantic's more than happy to fight here on the point. What a good run. He's setting himself massive progress. That's a look here.
Running for the hypercharge. He's going to back to he's not a power, so that helps. But he's not going to be able to do anything with that hypercharge off the right side or not looking for blood. Won't be able to draw into things. to get him on the balls he is comfortable with. One thing that has helped him back in the past has been a little bit important. It's one of the things that made Dusty such an amazing addition to this full musical squad is that he has a deep ball pool. He's able to play so many different things. And now with their drafter, their caller, and of course, their biggest playmaker removed from esports, still stay in it, but only fall behind by a hair.
One of the biggest components of SK Gaming's run in that 2024 World out of Helsinki was the last Kenji though. Be very popular on those hacks actually Kenji weren't very popular at the time. Not that within striking distance of championship.
What the fuck?
Serious faces were on there for Humble, but it's paid off at least so far. Boss has a great score of games here on the train. You can see the preparation and the quality of their drafts, but it's like they snap right out of that analytical state. They march onto stage, you see the head-to-head between Angel Boy and Samantha, and they're both really happy to be here. They're amped up to be on stage. Set one put away in favor of Humble. We're headed to Bridge too far.
Get ready for this map where both teams want to try and snap up that Kaze early, so you might see second pick team just choosing to ban it. Not happy to deal with it. Ones of Colt can expect to see him make his way back into this draft and 8-bit start.